Nevada's Valley of Fire State Park is full of beautiful views and awesome and unique hiking trails. One of the most popular is the Fire Wave Trail, but if you want to do this hike, you better get there early because the parking lot fills up fast. This trail, as well as the other trails in the park, are not meant to be done in the summer months. It gets unbearably hot here, and the Fire Wave Trail only has 1 or 2 small spots where you can get away from the sun. When you first start the hike, you're going to see a bunch of tiny little trails that are all heading towards the Rock of Gibraltar, which is this large rock formation on our left. They all connect eventually, and as long as you make a right just before you get to the Rock of Gibraltar, you're going the right way. After a hard left and a small uphill climb, you'll come to one of the first overlooks of the trail. If you can do this hike on an overcast day, you'll be treated to much more vibrant colors. This video contains footage from our October and December trip to the park, and you can see in the December footage when we had that overcast sky how much better everything looked. Next, you will come to the only true shady spot on the trail. If you're doing this hike in a warmer month, you might want to stop and take a break here before heading back out into the harsh elements. I think that it goes without saying, but bring way more water than you think you need, especially if you're doing this hike during a warmer month. The trail is only 1.5 miles long, and I'm sure people underestimate how much water they need to bring. When we went in October, the heat was only in the 80s, but the way it reflected off the rocks made it seem a lot hotter, and we were both sweating pretty good. After following the very well marked trail, you're going to come to what looks like the world's tiniest slot canyon. At only about hip to waist high, this small trail will snake its way towards the large round rock that's going to take you directly to the fire wave. At this point, you are practically there. All you have to do is make it up and over this rocky dome. It's not very steep and you should be able to handle it with ease. You should see some rock piles with markers leading the way, but if you just go straight, you're going to run directly into the fire wave. And there it was in all its glory, the fire wave. Both the fire wave and its surroundings are absolutely gorgeous, but we weren't super sure at first where it got its name from. That is, until I climbed up to a different peak and saw the angle that gave it its famous name. The climb up to the top of the fire wave is not as tricky as it looks, although if you are a clumsy person or afraid of heights, I probably wouldn't recommend it. As long as you don't turn right at any point, you should be able to make it to the top just fine. After relaxing for a bit and taking in the view and taking what felt like almost 1,000 pictures, we packed up and started to head back. This trail isn't out and back, so you're going to head back the exact same way that you came. I think that the most challenging part of the hike back is the hill that led you down to the shaded area when you were on your way to the fire wave. It's not that tricky, it's just a little bit steep and you just have to watch out for loose rocks. Before you know it, you'll be back at the parking lot. If you want yet another gorgeous view, there is a wide open canyon just on the other side of the parking lot. And like I said before, if you go on an overcast day, you'll see all sorts of different colors in the rocks. If you enjoy our adventures, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified when we make new videos. Check us out on Instagram at thatadventurelife_official. And for all the information about this hike and other adventures, check us out at thatadventurelife.com.